Marfa Saturday Market. Local foods, baked goods, produce, arts and crafts, and more. Huh. I had to start over, so I'm here in the town of Marfa, Texas. Population 1,700. And it's known primarily as a movie location. There have been several movies that have been filmed here, among them Giant, which was filmed in 1955, and then also The Last Picture Show, which was filmed in 1971. And as you can hear, the bells are ringing. I don't know what this building is. So we are just going to take a tour of the downtown area. So I don't know what that means, if it's why the bells are ringing. Today's Saturday, April 1st. That's a Hotel St. George. And it looks new. That can't be the one they filmed in though, because it looks too new. And the bells are still ringing. There's a lot of people here walking around. Now this looks like an old theater to me, and it could very well be the theater in The Last Picture Show. There were some scenes that were filmed inside that theater and outside of it, but I'm not 100% sure of that. It just kind of looks like a theater. And there's City Hall, Fire Department. So directly in front of me is the church to the left, and to the right is the Marfa Museum, which I'm not going to go into that museum today. I don't even know if it's open. But here's a view of Highway 90 going through town. Sacred Heart Catholic Church. So there's the city of Marfa, and what is that? I don't know what that building is or what kind of services, but it says City of Marfa. There's this Hotel St. George. Maybe that is the hotel from the movie Giant, where the cast stayed. I don't know, we'll find out. So in front of me is Marfa Studio of Arts. So we're going to go over there and check that building out. It looks like the most interesting building on this street. Marfa Public Radio, 93.5 FM. And it's a gallery which is closed. But it looks pretty cool. Big Bend photography. There's a picnic bench and a seat. Marfa Public Radio. There's another view of the Hotel St. George. Marfa Public Radio. KRTS 93.5, KRTP 91.7, KDKY 91.5, KXWT 91.3. And that's Marfa Public Radio. Marfa Studio of Arts. So looking east on Highway 90, it looks like a Mexican restaurant. It says Para Llevar. And it's open. So that might be a nice place to eat if you come to Marfa. There's another building, it says Ballroom. Marfa Ballroom. Now here's a couple of cool buildings. This is a restaurant, takeout, deli / Mexican restaurant that I mentioned earlier, right off of Highway 90. And then you have this old stucco building, and it looks like some kind of mud brick structure. And here's that structure up close. On El Paso Street. Now a little bit of trivia about the movie Giant. Cast and crew were here approximately 2 weeks, and they stayed at this hotel here, which I showed you, and that is the cast minus James Dean. He decided the hotel was not to his liking, and he probably stayed there a couple nights, and then he and some crew members stayed in a rented bungalow or farmhouse or something like that. And he went rabbit hunting on the days off or after the shooting when he wasn't required on set. And they drove out into the desert here. So as you can see, there's nothing at all in this area. It's tabletop flat, there's no vegetation. It's just really featureless, except for mountains you can see in the distance. That'd be about the only thing. And this says Cimarron Loft, 132 East El Paso Street. But anyways, this town is known as a little artist community now, more or less. Okay, so here's that stucco building again on El Paso Street, 200 East Block. And it's boarded up, so evidently it's not used for anything right now. But maybe it was a dwelling at one point. And in the distance, I don't know what that is. Take a look at that. But I'm gonna stop this video, and there's gonna be a part 2, and we'll continue the tour of Marfa, Texas. We're gonna head toward the center plaza, I guess. Okay, so join me, and see you later.